back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are all doing amazing today. As you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be going over tips and tricks for building muscle and just toning. So I will be going over some eating for both and weightlifting / working out for both as well to help you achieve the look that you were looking for. Let's get going. Okay, so we'll start with how to build muscle first, and we'll start with the food portion. So you have to make sure that you are eating enough protein in your diet. That is really essential for muscle building. Make sure that when you eat your carbohydrates is going to be after your workouts, because your muscles are really hungry after your workouts. You just got done with a good burn, you were working out. So fueling those with the essential carbs is going to be key. Making sure that you're also drinking enough water, I cannot stress that enough, and also making sure that you are eating those whole foods. And for men, it's kind of easier to build muscle, you know, they're more geared towards building muscle. So on a weekly basis, if you are training correctly, men can gain up to a half or a full pound of muscle a week. As for women, we have it kind of more difficult, but if you are training muscle building correctly, we should be able to get up to that half a pound a week. If you're really lucky, we'll make it to that full pound. For muscle building, you're going to be wanting to focus on hypertrophy training. So making sure that you're also giving yourself a nice routine. Bodies love routines, especially when you're working towards a goal fitness-wise. A couple of different workout programs that you can gear yourself to are lifting 3 days a week and making the rep range from each workout set that you do going from 8 to 12 reps and making each of the compound movements that you do go for 3 full sets. So making sure that you're also allowing yourself that 60 to 90 second rest between each of those so that your muscles get the correct time to recover and breathe before you go into your next set. Another form that you can do is just lifting 2 days a week with the same formula as before, just depending on what level of fitness that you are on, just providing enough muscle recovery for those and making sure that when you do work out, how sore you are really does matter. So if you were super sore, you could barely walk up the stairs, or you know, for girls, barely put your hair in a ponytail, giving yourself the correct time of muscle recovery is essential for muscle building. So deciding what fitness level you are on, maybe 2 days a week is good enough for you to heavy lift. Last one that you can do to form a routine is alternating between upper body and lower body days. This also provides the right muscle groups the time to recover as well, and it kind of gives it a little fun switch up. So you go to the gym, do a light upper body, and then lower body the next day, giving yourself a couple rest days in between and hitting upper body and lower body again. That's a really fun split. I like doing those myself, and that just kind of helps, again, like I said, give you a little bit of variety in your workout week. Okay, moving on to the toning part. So for the nutrition, it's going to kind of be the same as muscle building, except a little bit different about the portion sizes that you eat. So making sure that you are drinking mostly water and making sure that you stay hydrated is very key. Make sure that you are increasing your fruit and vegetable intake. It really helps your body kind of flush out all the bad things in your system and gets your body used to eating more natural foods. Along with eating really lean proteins, like chicken, 98% ground lean beef, along those lines, and you can look up other ones as well. And getting in those healthy fats, which include avocado, nuts, seeds, and oils. And do not stop eating, people. That is the one thing I have to stress, because I feel like a lot of people think when they are toning, they're kind of cutting. So they feel like cutting out the calories, cutting out all of the macros is going to help because you lose weight faster and you'll be able to see the muscle definition easier. Please keep eating. The more you work out, your body needs foods, especially to replenish and recover, giving you the 100% results that you are wanting to see. So when you are cutting, you can even choose to eat 5 or 6 small meals throughout your entire day to keep you going. I like to do it as kind of a game, so you make little small meals that you enjoy, that you like, and you eat those throughout the day. You know, you could start eating at 8, 7, or 6 in the morning, and if you're not a morning person, eating at 11 is fine. Just making sure that you are getting in all of the foods and meals that you were supposed to. And swapping out those carbs. So swapping out the starchy carbs like potatoes, noodles, breads for healthier carbs that you can find in fruit, veggies, and whole grains. Now time for the workout portion. So when you're going for the toned look, you're going to want to focus on interval training. A really good form of interval training would be sprinting 80 to 100% of your max sprint for 1 full minute, and then bringing it down, if you're running on a treadmill that is, bringing it down to about that 30% that you can do, so a really fast walk. If you're running, same kind of thing, coming down to a speed walk for 2 minutes, going back up to that 80 or 100% sprint for 1 minute, and redoing that cycle for 30 minutes a day for 3 days a week. That's a really good start. You will start seeing a lot of progress, especially if you keep up on your eating, and it's a really good way to keep your heart rate going and burn those calories. Another really good form of interval training is trying Pilates for an hour because that brings your heart rate up and down, and you're able to switch resistances throughout your workouts from heavy and light. I would also really suggest bringing bands into your workouts. That is either doing an upper body or lower body workout. Try to incorporate some sort of band with just your body weight. And if you haven't used a band before and you try to use it, you will see how much it stimulates those muscles, and it really does focus the burn right where it needs to be. And lastly, weight training. A lot of people think that when you weight lift or weight train, that's how you get the bulky look or how you build your muscle, but it really all is the amount of reps, sets, and weight that you use is going to produce the result. So I would recommend weightlifting 3 to 4 days a week and making that about 60% of your max or lower. Don't go anything above that because you are going to want to keep in the rep range of 15 to 20 reps each set. And again, keeping around that 3 sets is totally fine for each of those movements that you're doing, making sure that you are allowing 1 minute or less in between the workouts so that you're really engaging all of the muscles. You should be fatigued. Awesome, so that was a little bit of a rundown from each, how to build muscle and how to tone your muscle. I didn't go in too in-depth on each of those, but I did touch on the foods and workouts that you could do to achieve the look that you're wanting. Hopefully that was helpful for you, and subscribe to my channel. I post every Thursday new type of workout videos, tips, and tricks. My name is Cameron. Hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you guys next Thursday.